The Bruen MK9 has the highest fire rate out of the Modern Warfare 3 LMGs. Along with that, its damage, range, accuracy, and recoil control are pretty much on par with the rest of the LMGs, so its time to kill is very good. Its biggest downfall is that its mobility and handling lacks compared to the other options. As is the story with most of the weapons in this game, we're going to try to boost its mobility and handling as much as we can without completely tanking its recoil control. Before we look at the class I upload every day to this channel, leave that like and sub down below if you enjoy the class or the video, but let's look at some attachments. Now, even though I said we're going to be stacking this thing with attachments that boost its mobility and handling, we're actually going to be starting with a recoil control attachment, which is going to be the muzzle, the ELR Black Fire Compensator. This is the only recoil reduction attachment we have, but it's kind of needed. Next up is going to be the barrel. We have the Bruen 18-inch Para. It is aimed down sight speed, movement speed. You get the picture. It's a speed buff across the board. One thing of note here, we do lose bullet velocity and range. If that's a problem for you, not that I think it should be, you can very easily swap out the barrel for the rear grip and use the Bruen MK9 grip wrap. Onto the laser slot, we have the VLK LZR7 MW laser, aiming stability, and then across the board a speed buff. The iron sights on the Bruen Mark 9 necessarily aren't terrible. They do just kind of get in the way sometimes, so I chose to use the Mark 3 reflector. If you want to use another optic, use whichever one you want. If you don't want to use an optic at all, you cannot use one and then pick a different attachment. And then finally to the stock, the Tor 56 stock. Again, just across the board a speed buff to make up for how slow this gun is. If you'd like to, I did experiment with the no stock and it actually wasn't completely unusable. In some instances it was actually pretty good, but if that's a little bit too crackhead for you, the Tor 56 will do just fine. And when everything is said and done, here is the 5 attachments I felt worked the best on the gun. Like I said, if you want to swap out the barrel for a grip, you can do that. If you want to take off the optic altogether and use the grip and the barrel, you can do that. If you want to use ammo, you can do that as well. But these are the 5 attachments that I felt personally worked the best.
Secure the target area.
Enemy! Fire! Set fire!
We have taken the lead. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Inside the perimeter. UAV standing by.
Copy. UAV orbiting the AO.
We've lost the lead. Hostile counter UAV overhead. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. We've secured the lead. Enemy Overwatch helo inbound. Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by hostile UAV in the area. Overwatch helo standing by.
There would be one more guy in the hard point, and that makes perfect sense. What the fuck, they got the back spawn?
Enemy UAV active.
What the fuck? I mean, congrats, I guess.
Maximum is low on ammo. How'd you copy that? UAV is on station.
Perimeter. Friendly UAV on station.
Enemy incoming!
Oh, they all fucking five-chowed the right road to come kill me. Of course they did.
Stand by.
Heaven forbid we play a public match hardpoint lobby fucking normally.
Friendly UAV online.
Always contact. Got your back. I'm hit.
One minute remaining.
Brуже, бре! Throwing stun grenade.
Friendly UAV on station. Hardpoint relocating. Stand by. Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area.
Enemy eliminated.
30 seconds remain. Our counter UAV is active. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Damn, that guy shit on me with that one burst rifle.